All right, so we're gonna do the hair again. Okay, this is hair. This is hair. This is all hair. All right, so let's give it a go with actually drawing on our own hair. So, yeah, I do find. Yeah, okay. So I have a hairbrush here. I made the hairbrush. As far as I remember, how I did that was you have a document, a white document, get solid black, and then I think you do a dot. Yeah, you do one dot. Yeah, what's this one? Oh, that's a clone. Oh yeah. Anyway, so you make one dot, and then that dot you then adjust it. You'll find lots of videos on it. I think that's what I did. It's one of those things where you can just watch a video on how to do it. Let's go back. So you can sort of see a hair here, and then I'm trying to. Yeah, there you go. But yeah, there's videos on making a hairbrush. Maybe I'll do one. I don't really want to start getting into the whole, this is how you make a hairbrush, because there's another 20 videos probably on YouTube all doing it better than what I intend to do. I guess these videos are more of how you put everything together. So you'll see how to edit an eye, how to I don't know, or do whatever, and there'd just be one little video. But these videos are really, once you've learned all that, or you've done all that, how the hell do you edit a picture from start to finish, and what should you be thinking about as you're editing it? And I intend to do lots of videos covering that, not just of portraits, but of landscapes. Like I'm no landscape photographer, although when I was younger I did have a Linhof camera, and I went to the Lake District and got up at 5 a.m. to do Lake Windermere, and I have that shot, and it was 6:17, so on slide film, and you have 3 shots, and but yeah, it's not for me. I enjoyed it, but I'm not going to take a career up in landscape photography. All right, and then some of these hairs here, look, if I can get that, I can finish them off. Sometimes they finish quite harshly, and here, like if I want something, but I don't. If I want something that's not neat, like you can add it in. That's not good. Let's get rid of that. All right, and again, rotate your image around. I can't stress that enough. Oh, hang on. Okay, so let's come back. So yeah, you see, it does need to be messier, but the Let's find where I am. Okay, yeah. So yeah, this is messy, but these are annoying. But if I take them away and then put my own back, I can sort of create the level of mess that I wish. It needs to be 2 pixels. I remember when we got to an image where a hair. So if you imagine, I've been editing for years and taking photos for years, and I had Nikon to begin with. I had a D300. I can't remember how many pixels that was. Maybe 24 or even less. I can't really remember. But to do this, these are not new techniques. This is just drawing hair on, and I was doing back then hair salons. I think I was doing anyway, so it was doing hair salons, so I was doing the same sort of things that I do now, but to draw a hair was really difficult because the quality of the camera, so how big the images were, the hair was not even a pixel deep. So you couldn't really, you could do this, but it was a lot harder than it is now. Now I can literally pick the thickness of the hair and then match it in, and then I can add a bit of texture, like all these on a separate layer. Manual hairs, so I know that I've drawn these on. And then you can add a bit of texture to it as well, and I blend it in even more. But I can draw them on, like it's not a problem. It's the same thickness. I guess you can also add sharpening to them, and then you'll get the black edge, which blends it in a little bit more as well. So there's loads of ways, but at this, that's good. All right, like you don't really. It's good. I will probably add a little bit of texture in, but don't worry about it too much. Let's just try and get a few messy ones here. All right. But yeah, back in the day, it was quite hard to do this. It was see, like this hair here, it sort of dictates what else can be done. Let's do a few. Fill that one in. And here you'll just feel if it's right or not. I guess it just comes with experience of or belief. Maybe not experience, belief. Just believe. This is. Maybe I need it brighter. Maybe 3. But yeah, each time you get a new camera, 3 is where I need to be. And you start using the techniques, everything sort of everything adjusts. So to make these points. Let's go down to 2. So I have to concentrate. So yeah, back in the day, having a hair that was 3 pixels long that I was drawing on, I'd think that was insane. Like, there was no way of doing it. But now, you know, with the quality, and this is 50 megapixel, like I guess 100 megapixel at this, you know, it may be that the hairs are 4 pixels deep, and then texture does need to come into it. It's going to look too smooth otherwise. That's not good. Yeah, that could be even 4 pixels. Let's have a look. Yeah, shit. Yeah, that's 4. Sorry. This isn't even the Sony. This is my Nikon. So the Sony, I think this is 46 megapixel. Obviously, it depends how close they are and things like that. And normally when I'm doing this, I'm not really thinking too much, which is probably why now I go flipping out. I'm at 4 pixels now. Like, I usually are just zoning out. And yeah, I like all this stuff. Oop. All right, so now if this is a little bit too bright now, so let's choose another color. So these are solid colors that I'm doing. I have a brush. That's where earlier on I was like, I made the same brush, but it's a clone tool. And then I can, you know, let's say I'm cloning from here and drawing, so it has different colors going through it. And that's probably what I should have used. So this is one color. And you'll find, like, I did a bug, which I need to put on line editing, which took a long time, like 80 hours, something like ridiculous. And the hairs are obviously macro work, and we're zoomed in at a high. Oh, that's way too long. That's way too long. I need a darker color. But with that, I would have to, when I'm doing a hair, there was a color to it. So it'd be one sort of color at the start, and as it would go through, it would be you know, blend into another color, and you have to recreate that. It's insane. All right, so now I really want to do some, you know, and now I have to see, have I gone too far? No, I haven't. So you see that this, I can even do a little bit more. This is still a bit neat, but I am creating the mess myself. So I'll go to another layer just because I like where I am with this one. And if I do something wrong, then I have to delete both of the hairs and things like that, which I don't want to do. And also you can start filling in, let's say a hair that, let's come down a bit. This is 3 pixels width now. Yeah, you sort of got to be bold a little bit, otherwise. Also, it's quite hard to. Yeah. Like sometimes. Like now, I'm going probably a little bit too far. So I'll make that a. So now I'm actually drawing, you know, all the way. So I'm not just adding to the end. Maybe. Okay. you know, maybe one of these hairs. Oh, I have a look. I think probably I've overdone it with some of these, but and then also like there. I would have to go with the retouch and take that little lump out there. It's a so I'm now trying to create awkwardness. Like maybe, like they need to have you need a starting point. I can't just put that in there and expect you to accept what it is. But here they're all going there, so I'm wondering maybe you know, we can have a. No, I don't like that one or that one. Yeah, that's good. And then maybe, you know, we can have an odd. I sort of feel that. Yeah. With curly hair, you can just do this really all the way around the edge. It's quite therapeutic. All right, so here I'm going to again adjust it, and I do this because there's a certain natural angle where you can yeah, like I really want to pull a hair. All right. So I would say this is good. This is good. Some of these hairs finish very abruptly. I guess maybe it's like, Dad, I think you've had your hair cut recently in this. I wonder if you had your hair cut knowing that I'd asked you that you're going to have a photo when you come over. But I imagine not. All right, we're at 2 pixels here. So I'm just going to tether these as if, like, that's what I think that's could be what it is. I know it sounds mad and it's probably not how it is. It's probably just how the lights hit it. But you know, a tapered hair is something that's grown. But these are abruptly cut. So it could just be that they do end like that. And I need to, like, you know, this is tapered, but obviously it's manually tapered. So maybe that's not how a hair really is. It probably just ends a lot more abruptly. I'm tapering your hairs, Dad. And here, but it's not just like you see the, I think maybe I can show it here. Yeah, you can see the edges here, you know, where it's probably a little bit over sharpened, or there's you know, again, it's the camera's got to pick all this up. The chip is only so good. All right, so I'm pretty happy with that now. So I would say that this is good. So it's quite a lot that I'm adding in, like, you know, it's hard to describe. It's organized mess that just feels the right amount. which, yeah, I guess that's how I do it. These two here I'm not too happy with, but I'm going to edit other things and come back to it. I still think I need some here. So I'm going to do another layer because, again, I'm quite happy with it. And then, yeah, I've got I think I need a few of these, like these sort of, you know. And it's, if you look at what I'm doing, I'm probably making it messier than what it was. And then here, I think I need some little, you know, very, all right. And then I also notice here that I need maybe some, yeah, like, maybe one here, and then here it's quite hard to do it. Maybe one of these hairs come out, and here we could do it. That's not actually that. It's, I don't know. What time are we doing? We've got eight minutes. Okay, again, always rotate it, get it to the point where when you're drawing on a hair, it is a natural movement, and then it will look natural. Maybe. Let's come down to 1 pixel here and then build it up. And then, yeah, let's, all right, so let's go back, see where we are. That's, I would say, pretty good. This, I now feel that's fine. This area here, that's not good. I would say these ones that are coming over, there's just too much interest there that when I look over here, I accept everything, but my eye is going, yeah, look at that bit. So there's that to be done. And if we pull back, I would say that, yeah, that is attention seeking. So yeah, so I have that to sort out, and then the hair is done, I would say. What I sometimes do is if the hair is not standing out enough, I double up the layer. Okay, and you'll see as soon as I double up the layer, it will highlight these again. And then you can actually tone down that layer a little bit and sort of get it where you need it. Totally, I'm not sure. So I'd probably go about here. And I'm going to make a manual hairs. Oh, it's so small that I can't see if I spelled it right. I haven't. All right, and then I would just chuck all these in there. Normally, if I'm editing, I just group them all and commit to it, I guess. But so yeah, it's a big, like, you know, when I say we're messing it up, we are messing it up. There's a lot going on there, but I guess it's structured in a way. But you can stare at it for too long. Like now, I think, Dad, your face is elongated because I've looked at you for so long. But you're not, it's all right. So I can turn that off. Here we're lightening these up, this is hair as well, so I'll put that in there. And I'll put it below. And this is retouching. This is me taking stuff out. All right, so I have 5 minutes. What I'll probably do now, which I shouldn't, but I feel I should, is all right, let's double click here. This is the new hue and saturation, which I haven't used too much. But I think I probably just need to go to blues and do it. But I wonder if I do this. Oh yeah, it selected the blues. Oh yeah, but it's a selected. So if I just select the blues, yeah, it's just as easy. And then maybe there isn't any cyan there. No, but I'll take that down anyway. And then I'll invert the mask. And then I need my normal brush. I need to switch it, and then we would do this. Before you say it, I know it's probably too much. And I know that I can probably select the select tool, which will, you know, do maybe, I don't know. I doubt that it has a jumper setting, but maybe it would do a good job. But right, and now I can actually have a look at the mask layer and just fill it in. And then I know I haven't missed anything. Down here. So it's a soft selection. Like once you get to high-end images, there isn't this hard line. There's always a gradient. All right, so we've done that, and then like, I probably just want to bring it back slightly because it is, yeah, maybe like that. There you go. So it's about 20, what's that? 27% taken out. And then I'll probably, maybe I can do that now. Solid color. I'll bring it below for now. What color do I want to take? I'll probably take, and now I want to have it so it's not sampling like one. I want to sample a whole area. I'll take that, bring it up. All right. Something like that. Well, okay. No, it's the other way that we want to do it. Get the blend right. Maybe something like that. Oh. Let's just paste it in for now, and then we can adjust what we want to do. I'm just trying it out. Let's see. Not really a big thought process of how I just want to Let's do fill. So we're just dulling it down a little bit. Yeah. It's okay. It is what it needs to do. Maybe it just needs 2 passes. Yeah. And also the mask needs to be done a little bit better. Okay, that's it. So yeah, I'm going to chuck that in a folder and call it t-shirt. And we will sort that out later, but it's sort of going in the right direction. Yeah, we're sort of getting there. Next, probably sort out that hair bit, and then the background, and then then we've got to sort out the. I want to dodge and burn, so bring out some of these. So probably to make you slightly older, Dad, or wiser, maybe would be the correct expression. Anyway, I shall see you on the next one.